Stop competing on price. I know you have to a degree in trades-based business. I want you to stop competing on price. And what I really want for you is for you to understand pricing psychology so that you compete on value, not price. When you compete on price, it's a race to the bottom. Seriously. In any business, let alone a trade-based business. There's a whole, as you would know, lot of psychology around pricing. I've got a psych degree. I did that because I wanted to understand people's decision-making and decision-making when they're under pressure and when they're buying. Because what we know is that higher prices attract better clients. And I love one of my coaches, JT Fox. I just love some of the things that JT says about find a wealthy person with a big problem. Find a wealthy person with a big problem that they don't know how to solve and solve it for them. You know how to solve big problems as a trade-based business. And then keep solving those problems till you get bored doing it. I love that. Find someone who's very wealthy, who's got big problems. Charge them accordingly to solve those problems. Then keep doing it until you get bored. So just make a habit of solving wealthy people's problems. And then you'll get used to, and I hope some of you on here already are, or some of you would already understand this philosophy, is that high prices attract better clients. Here's my challenge to you. Why wouldn't you put your prices up a bit regularly? And if you haven't, some of you listening to this haven't put your prices up for a little while. Do you know that it's easier for you to sell a higher price product than it is a lower price product? Psychologically, people don't trust low charged tradespeople. True story. I don't personally. We've got tradespeople that come here. I'm an electrician by trade, and I still pay for that service and all the other ones. And I'm happy to pay tradespeople highly because I know they are going to, well, I presume psychologically that they're going to deliver on those services at that price point. Yeah, that's what I need. And here's the thing. You can't charge a high price unless you value sell. So, or sell on value, not on price. You've got to lean into, when I do sales training, what I always say is that you've got to sell based on benefits, not features. And you might have heard that already. And so benefits is about value. Features is about what you're going to do. If you want to tell people you're going to hammer a nail in here or you're going to put plaster up there, you're going to create something. You're going to build this thing that's going to be done at this level, and this is the value, and we're going to save you this much time, and we're going to make your life easier, and at the end of it we're going to give you a box of chocolates, or whatever the value is for them. Whatever your customer client wants, needs in value, you deliver that, and make sure you deliver it well. And here's the thing, not everyone wants the high price package. And this is more difficult in trades-based business. So I'm in a service business, so I offer a service. So I can offer 3 price points. I can offer one-on-one for $1,500 a month and 24/7 service, or 2 one-on-ones for $3 grand a month, for fortnightly chat for $3K, 24/7 service. Or we can do something like a $30K package for the year, for example. So you've got these 3 price points that people can buy in at. And I feel like I get in a trades-based business, that's not as easy to do. But I want you to think about how you could tier your pricing. On every job, you want to have at least the high-priced option, and then at least 1, if not 2 other options. But remember, anything more than 3, see, the human brain works in odd numbers, particularly 3s, and this goes back for thousands of years, we now know. Think about logos, ethos, pathos in speaking terms. Everything's always been in 3s. And so if you give people more than 3 options, now you may not be able to do this. Again, as a trades-based business, I get that every business has got their every job's got its challenges, I get it. There's this thing called the paradox of choice, which is a psychological term, paradox of choice. In other words, too much choice and people won't make one. But you want to make sure that you price yourself so highly that people see the value and they choose the highest price option. Don't compete on price, compete on value. Comment below, what do you think? Are you getting some value from our Trade Titan program? Let me know and I can work with you on your pricing strategy if that helps.